Look at this mailman. Would you believe if I told you that in this time period, this one job alone would pay for him to get a house, a car, a loving family? Fast forward to now where it's hard to even get a base minimum wage job and they can barely support a high schooler's lifestyle. And I could be like every other video you see, statistics were cooked, whatever. No. Nihilism, yes. I feel like a lot of people miss the point of nihilism. It is to say nothing. There's no meaning, right? But in no meaning, that means you create your own meaning. The meaning of life is literally whatever stops you from killing yourself, okay? Whatever keeps you going, no matter how little or big it is. And I feel like a lot of people in Gen Z, they gave up on jobs because, again, a job can't support your, like a base job cannot support your lifestyle. You go to college and some of your diplomas are literally useless. So it kind of puts the question, well, if this means nothing and the American dream is falling apart, why literally not chase your dreams? Amor Fate, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that right. It is love your fate, and I love my fate. I love exactly where I'm born at. I love all the things that happen in my life, good, bad, whatever. I love where I'm at now because I am doing what I want. I don't have a job. I don't even have to go to school anymore. I wake up and I do this YouTube stuff every day. And my mindset is, if I do YouTube for a year, and even if it doesn't work out, which it will, if it doesn't work out, what do? I just live a normal life after that? I literally. But I feel like we're so structured to be like, okay, get out of school, you know, you gotta immediately put yourself in a box. No, why not chase your passions? Because you will never regret being at the end of your deathbed, be like, you know what? Even if I didn't succeed, at least I tried. You know, at least I know maybe I couldn't do this. But you will always regret if you never did it on your deathbed and being like, man, maybe I should have just tried it because I could have always went back to the normal life. They're going to try to trick you to where it feels like you have to do something immediately, but you really don't. You could always, look, me a year from now, if I do YouTube for a year, right, and I don't see no success, I could just get a job the year after that, warehouse job, and just live a normal life after that. You know what I always be like? You know what? I tried it. Maybe it didn't work out for me, but I can't say I didn't try. So that's the whole point with this video. Gen Z is giving up on jobs because the system is falling apart, you know? You can't be a mailman, you can't be a McDonald's worker and support your whole family. You can barely even support yourself. And you can look at this two ways. I heard this quote, I'm not even gonna search it up because it's more like a raw type video. It's, we're all in the gutter, but some are looking up at the stars and some are looking at the ground in the sewage. We're all in the gutter right now, you know? Things look bleak, whatever. But there's some people who are looking up for the future, pushing towards future, trying to get out and make their own way. But there are some who are constantly looking in the ground. That's where you're gonna stay. Man, Amor Fate, more fate, Amor Fate, I think it's Fate. Love your fate, man. Love it. Even if, you know, just love it, because if you grew up in a harder environment, guess what you learn? Appreciate what you have more. You grew up tougher. You have something. Amor Fate. If you live with that, you're gonna become the best version of yourself. I love y'all. This is a quick video. Peace.